Hey guys, welcome to another video. It is 12 video today. I did not do another video yesterday. It just kind of worked out that way. It was quite the day. And I need to, okay, I should have done this before starting the video. But anyway. Yeah, it was a bit of a, we kind of, hubby wasn't working, so we kind of got up late and then everything just, yeah. And that is okay. That is fine. It is 12 to go. We're gonna do this one. Honestly, if I don't see anything today, I think I might just kind of wait it out at the stage, but we will see. I've been very, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been quite amazed at the comment section. It's going across already. My gosh, cover yourself. Yeah, also I'm a bit tired today. If you're, wondering why I look a little bit, I did not have a good night's sleep. Yeah, the comment section went a little bit wild. Time is going. A little bit wild, I have to say. The comments just kind of keep coming, and it's very entertaining and interesting. And I want to thank every one of you who are kind of, it's not, I have to say, comments coming from people like kind of supporting me, I will say, I'll put it that way. I feel like it's not just people supporting me, it's more so people who are kind of supporting the TTC community as a whole. So there's a lot of you just supporting each other, basically, supporting women who have tried for years and years and can't do anything more, or even women who do a lot more and don't see results. It's like, it's kind of when you say, oh, maybe you should get a mental evaluation because you've been trying for a baby for 3 years and nothing's happened and you're still going. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to kind of keep it going because the comments got a bit crazy. I did want to talk about a couple comments that I found hilarious. Like, I told hubby and we were just like laughing. It's so funny to me. There was one comment that said, that asked me if my husband is aware that we have been trying for a baby for the past 3 years. Like, maybe he's not aware that this is a thing we're doing. I wanted to answer that comment. I wanted to reply and be snarky. I had to kind of really control myself because I was like, this person is a person who's been watching my videos for a long time. And I have this feeling of loyalty to like OG supporters and whatnot. But I feel like after a point, you kind of have to let go of that notion as well because, yeah. Anyway, and she just asked that, and I was like, I said to my husband, I was just like, so I wanted to tell you something that someone asked me on a video and I just needed you to know it. And he's like, what's wrong? And I was like, are you aware that we have been trying for a baby for the past 3 years? And he was looking at me like, yeah, what's the question? It was, yeah, I told him it was a comment and he just cracked out laughing. And then there was another one that was meant in, I believe good, like a good way, as a kind of crazy theory, maybe this is happening and you don't know it, where someone asked if hubby may have gotten a vasectomy behind my back. And again, I was just like, vasectomies are not really a thing here in Greece. They're not a thing amongst the Greek community, let's put it that way. Like the Greek community, they don't do that. They do that in the US. I'm not sure about how much they do that in like Australia and whatnot. In Greece, it's not really a thing. Like, it's very minimal, if at all. And it's just not a thing that men do. It's kind of like put in a very, very bad way. It's all on the woman. If she don't want to get pregnant, she's gonna have to find a way around it. Men don't do nothing about it, basically. But yeah, that's also not a thing. And the funny thing was that both me and hubby agreed that if you were to even go through a procedure such as vasectomy, he would probably need me right there. Like, I would book it for him and I'd be holding his hand. So, it is what it is. Anyway, there were just so many comments. Some of them, as I said, I've taken to just like finding a lot of comments funny and not really paying attention. And even the comment like that we made this whole thing out of, it was just, I feel like I wanted to make a note of the fact that don't go saying silly things like that to people. Like, you don't do that, okay? Especially when it comes to trying to conceive. And it's something that it is repetitious of its nature. And I mean, what are you supposed to do? Not test every cycle? Like, I don't get it. How are you supposed to be trying to conceive? This whole like, just let go and forget about it and move on with your life and then suddenly you'll get pregnant. That would have happened already. Like, I'm not as stressed. Like, I used to be way more stressed and I still got pregnant with my second child. Like, I was like doing multiple tests and that had nothing to do with anything. So yeah, as I said, I'm trying not to get back into that. Keeps coming back, of course. I'm kind of glad I didn't do a video yesterday, which kind of hate that I'm saying I'm glad I didn't do one, but it just felt like there was just so much happening in the comment section. And there was one person who said, actually there were two comments that kind of got me. One got me in that it saddened me. So one was a woman who said that the comments were getting really like mean and toxic and just bad. And she decided to unsubscribe, which is perfectly fine. Everyone has a right to do that. I'm not even, but the fact that she felt that way and she felt that she had to remove herself from this community because of that just kind of really got to me. And there was another one where someone suggested maybe I should turn the comments off to kind of stop giving people like this kind of a platform to kind of come on here and be like, issues. Again, trying not to mention comments, etc. Again. The more I thought of that option, like turning off the comments option, it didn't make sense to me because everything that I get from doing these videos is that exactly. Like it's the comments, it's the interaction, feeling like I'm not alone, feeling like it's a two-way kind of discussion and like sharing with my friends. As someone else said, like she said, she feels like I'm just sharing something with my friends. And that's how it feels. It feels like I'm sharing something with people who understand me. And not having comments, not having people reply to the things I'm saying would make no sense to me. Like it would literally just create like, it would make this whole process like pointless. Like there's no point. Why would I, So it's kind of that back and forth conversation that makes it so important, what makes it great anyway. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm really ignoring the comments really. I think there was another comment that said I should grow a thicker skin if I'm affected by comments and stuff. I wasn't affected by the comments. And I think a lot of you understood that, you got it. It's just, I had to mention that because I was kind of like, we don't say those things, okay? Okay, apparently though it's gonna be a thing from now on. I don't know, should I just start like, I don't know, blocking people and blocking off, I can't block off words from the comments because like a lot of the things that they say are kind of set in a way where it's, and I don't want to censor people as well. Like that doesn't feel right either. But I also, I'm in a bit of a dilemma at this point. And as I said, I was kind of like happy that I didn't do a video. And the way it just everything kind of worked out, I didn't film. And it was like, there'll be no new comments today because, so I don't want that to happen. I don't want to feel like I can't post videos and I can't do things because someone's going to tell me, oh my gosh, you're cray cray. Which I mean, I am in a way, so, Anyway, we're going to look at this test. I am just, 12 DPO. I mean, at this stage, it's like, much to the detriment of all those who are waiting for me to just give up. Okay. I'm just going to look at this test. We are going to move on. I think I'm going to have to like just tell myself at this point, I need to move on from these comments and just let it go. And whenever anything like this pops up again, I'm just going to start removing them, I think. I mean, I hate that as an idea. As I said, I don't want to censor people. I don't want people to think that they can't voice their opinion. I just need people to like be actually respectful. Don't just say you're being respectful, basically. Basically is what I'm saying. Okay. Because a lot of the replies and kind of attempts at supporting their comment initially kind of... Anyway, we're moving on. We're looking at this test and we are moving on in general because life is just that, You put one foot in front of the other, you keep moving forward, and you just figure things out as you go. Yes? Yes. Okay. No. You know, it's kind of funny. How I'm looking at a negative test and there's the disappointment, and then there's automatically I have like this thought in my head of like, oh no, like does this mean that we may be moving on to another cycle? And then people are gonna be like, here we go, cycle number 40. Yeah, I mean, it happens. People will say stuff, they'll get to you. You know, you have to find a way to move on from them. It's just, you know, I have to say, I think I choose to talk about a lot of these comments and make this little comment now, for example, but because as a person, I deal with things by talking about them. I deal with things by voicing my thoughts about them. And that's how I move on. That's how I can kind of move on. And I think that's what people probably don't realize because they don't know me, is that when I talk about these things, when I do these tests and I do these videos and I talk to you guys, I've done that part, and sometimes I will chat about it with hubby as well, and we'll kind of, you know, it's just, I feel like you guys understand more. Like I can say one or two little things and you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Like I don't need to like, you know, elaborate too much. And yeah, it's just kind of how I am. Like I will talk things out. I will voice my thoughts on a certain thing, and that is how I move on from them. But yeah. Anyway, that is what it is. 12 DPO is, you know, at this point I think I might give this cycle a rest. I don't know. Depends on how I feel tomorrow morning, but with everything and all the comments and whatnot, I will probably take this opportunity to kind of, you know, just chill. We'll see. It all depends on how I feel. I'm not gonna, if I get up tomorrow morning and I feel like I want to do a test and film, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna like say, oh, you know, but what if someone comments and whatnot? Like, I'm not gonna let that happen to me, because I could feel it happening and I don't like it at all. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you. Bye guys.